Okay guys, we're back with another video. This video is pretty cool. We have two different LFP cars from two different production years. What are the differences? No one really knows, but now that we have two cars in hand, let's see what the differences are. Don't forget to give us some sort of feedback, like, comment, subscribe if you guys enjoyed this video. Let's get into it. For those of you who don't know, Tesla has been using an NCA battery pack for some time now, and they still do on the higher level trims. But they have recently transitioned to the LFP chemistry in the lower level trims, meaning the rear wheel drive Tesla Model 3 or the Standard Range Plus of select 2021 models. Now we know the LFP battery pack has been available for some time now in China and overseas, but in North America, they have stayed true to the NCA pack until recently. Tesla had a lot of existing inventory examples, which is where we secured our 2021 SR Plus with the LFP pack, and this started in around September. And now, for the 2022 trims, Tesla has decided to go all in with the LFP chemistry, and this is very exciting. There has been a lot of confusion with this new LFP pack. When it was first released, it was advertised to have 262 miles of range, but when delivered, only came with about 252. Now these 2022 trims have an EPA estimated range of 272 miles, yet Tesla has not disclosed any hardware differences that might contribute to this additional increase in range. But we have seen that the 0 to 60 times have increased from around 5.2 or 5.3 seconds to something closer to 6. There's been a great deal of confusion behind why the LFP cars of the 2022 model year have more range than the LFP cars of the 2021 model year. We know that the acceleration from 0 to 60 is less on the 2022 trims, and that the 2021 trims have a greater acceleration from 0 to 60, similar to that of the NCA cars. We can confirm that there has been a hardware change and that this is not software related, but this is something I will touch up on at the end of the video. Just kidding guys, we'll get into it now. There's about a 60-pound difference between the 2021 LFP car and the 2022. With all other variables held constant, it's a good indication that they've actually transitioned to a larger LFP pack, which really makes my car and all the LFP cars of the 2021 production year real unicorns. With this said, it's still possible that they've changed the motor from the performance motor that they've used in the 2021 LFP cars to something that's more suitable for mass production on the rear-wheel drive variant. Now for the exterior of the vehicle, both cars are exactly the same. The major changes to the exterior were introduced early in 2021. That came with the black trim instead of the chrome, and I believe the headlights were also updated slightly. But overall, the car's pretty much the same. The biggest difference that you'll see mentioned in the forums are the addition of the free rear heated seats and the heated steering wheel. Now the 2021 Standard Range Plus models came with the hardware for the heated rear seats and the heated steering wheel, but it's a $300 upgrade. But on the 2022 models, it comes free. The frunk space on both of these vehicles are identical, and they both have the heat pump that the previous generation Standard Range Plus models never had, so this is really great too. One interesting quirk that I found on the 2022 model year vehicle is this vehicle emission control information sticker that my 2021 car does not have. Now, it's not super important. Now, knowing Tesla build quality, it's possible they completely forgot to put this sticker on my vehicle, but let's just ignore that storyline. Here we have some side-by-side footage of the interior of both of these cars. They're basically identical. They both have the charging pads. They both have the same number of USB ports. So in that regard, these cars are the exact same. Beautiful interiors. I personally really like the white interior. It is my car. I might be biased in that sense, but both specifications are absolutely beautiful. So if you guys are interested, you really can't go wrong with any sort of specification you decide to get, though the white interior is definitely Tesla's signature. Word on the street was that the rear windows would be double pane in the 2022 model, but I can confirm that the rear window is not double pane, though the front one is, just like the 2021 model. I'm assuming that the higher level trims might come with the double pane windows in the rear, which would be really cool, but the base models don't have that feature. To summarize my findings, there's 4 major differences that I discovered between the 2021 Unicorn LFP car and the 2022 rear-wheel drive variant with the LFP battery pack. Now, the first discrepancy would be the weight. Now, that could be attributed to a larger battery pack or a different type of motor in the rear, which would be responsible for the increased range you get in the 2022 model, which is about 272 miles of range versus the 253 miles of range that we get in the 2021 model. The 0 to 60 time has changed, which could again be because of the new battery pack that they've implemented or the motor. We're not quite sure on that. Now, the last big difference would be the heated seats in the rear more specifically, and the heated steering wheel being a standard option now as opposed to being a $300 upgrade, which is what exists in the 2021 model. But we know the hardware is there, so I wouldn't consider that a major difference. For those of you interested in jumping into an LFP car, I can assure you the 2021 trims are absolutely perfect because they resemble the 2022 models. And that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, giving us some sort of feedback. We'd really like to have you guys around, and we're looking forward to making more content in the future. Thanks again.